we were talking about this backstage, and I'm wondering what you would say, okay? We live in Florida. You'll go to a restaurant, and you will see a 65-year-old man with a 25-year-old girl, and you'll say, oh, wow, great to meet you. Your father is very, sharp. And she says, that's not my father. That's my husband. That's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And you smile at first. You're like, that's funny. No, really, that's my husband. Mm-hmm. And then you say, well, great to meet you, Jackie and Mr. Jones, whatever you want to call it. Tom is in his early 60s, okay? If Tom was single, okay, and Tom makes pretty good money, if Tom is single, what age girl, if Tom walked in with that he's dating, would you say, come on, man, it's a little weird? What would it be for you, Vinny?
To me, Tom, how old's your oldest?
Bailey's going to be 20.
If I saw Tom with a 20-year-old, I would.
So 20 is an issue.
20, 21, like to me, because I know who he is. But if he walked in, it'd be
forget Tom. Say it's a 63-year-old guy that's a friend of yours.
Yeah. Who
is successful, but maybe he's no longer married. What age girl he shows up with would you say, bro, what are you doing?
Anything younger than 24, 25 years old.
Anything younger than 24, 25.
Let's say 25,
he's
which
65.
is still young. It's still young.
If he's 65, she's 25, what would you say?
25, I would question, what are you doing?
I love her. He tells you I love her.
You know what I would say to him? And what does she love, Tom? Tom,
she loves me for who I am. She likes my jokes.
I would say, Tom, there's beautiful 40-year-olds. This person's 20.
They don't laugh at my jokes.
They're going to laugh at your jokes.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm Tom.
Nobody's
they don't
gonna
laugh at my jokes. I can't make 40-year-olds happy.
You have a Ferrari.
This 25-year-old thinks I'm a rock star.
Tom, you know why you rock star?
Why?
Tom, you have a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a big house. It's all you. And you have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you're out there wearing these beautiful Stefano Ricci suits. You are balling, Tom. When you walk into restaurants, you throw cash.
Vinny, I don't care. I love her.
Okay, no, Tom, she doesn't love you for you. She loves you for
you don't know that.
Tom,
you don't know what she tells me.
Tom, you seen Bill Belichick, Tom?
Do you know how good she's at texting?
Huh?
She's an incredible texter.
How do you know it's not like her friends or somebody else?
No
texting?
way. I believe you can just sense it. It's real.
Tom.
So your problem is anything below 25.
25 is,
But if she's 26 and a day, you're fine.
No, I'm not really fine with
27 and 2 weeks.
How about this? 35 and up, I'd be like, okay, Tom, I get it. She's still young enough to walk around. Her hip's not going to break when Tom gets crazy because Tom's very physical.
So now, okay, all right.
If she's in her 20s,
Rob, what do you think? You're an outsider.
You have good hips.
What do you think, Rob? Where do you put yourself with this?
Under the age of 30.
It's
it
a
would
little
be
weird.
Yeah, I think 30 and above, because what else are you going to talk about? I don't know what issues you would have in common.
What if
with a
she had a
28-year-old.
major in national security and poli-sci, and she's 23, and she's brilliant? She had a 4.7 GPA. She just gets turned on by the big words Tom uses.
Nobody's going to know that when they see the optics. They're just going to see a man in his 30s and a very, very young girl. So even if they're very, very intelligent, I think the optics, you got to be 30,
this
30
is Florida
plus.
problems, by the way. Okay, look, I don't even want to go to Adam.
Adam,
with this
forget
because
it.
Adam is. It's not even.
Adam?
Well, can I go? Tom, play on, Playboy.
I knew that
because,
was coming.
in my opinion, whatever age you are, the woman should not be less than 21 years of age, because you're going to probably go get a drink with the woman. To me, the equivalent thing here is, at what point do you start taxing wealth? Well, if you make over $500,000, you should get taxed. All right, well, so I make $600,000. Well, and it's always, what do you always say? Just the guy that always makes a little bit more than you. So there's a rule for this. It's in dating. They say the rule of thumb for dating is half your age plus 7. So if Tom is 60, let's say, half his age is
30
plus 7. 37 is where you should be. Now, by the way, this should be for a second marriage, not necessarily for a first, because the biz doc babe's as hot as they come and as cool as they come. So don't think about doing anything stupid. However,
she's in the parking lot with a gun.
Of course, with a gun, with a gun.
She's in the bushes.
I see people of all ages. Just when I thought that 16-year-old men, 60-year-old men, and 30-year-old women was a weird thing in Miami, then I went to Palm Beach, baby, and I started seeing 80-year-old men with 20-something-year-old women. So to me, there's no rule. Just understand one thing.
Yeah.
It's all transactional.
All right.
She's using you for money, and you using her for her looks and sex appeal. And as long as that's clear, play ball.
Remember
How
Anna
about
Nicole
you,
Smith?
PBD?
Anna Nicole Smith was with that old guy. Remember how
88-year-old guy.
True love.
he was dying, bro. That guy, I think he
Yes.
died and came back to life.
Of course.
Whatever.
But when you set a cap on something, there's always going to be like, well,
I'm going to tell you
know,
this. It wasn't like this.
this.
Look how
Are you
happy he
kidding
is,
me?
though.
Wait,
he probably died right after this.
Do you remember the
He
movie
did.
Best in Show?
But then she
He
died
looks like
shortly.
one of the characters from Game of Thrones.
He looks like a White Walker.
Yeah.
The show.
He
we
looks
spend
like
a
a
lot
White
of time
Walker, yeah.
talking or not talking.
Yeah, but you know what? You know the reason why the average person's listening to this saying, "What the hell is wrong with you guys?" Listen, we never talked about this in L.A. I don't remember this age gap in L.A.
No, hell no.
And by the way, we never saw this in Dallas. We saw some of it, but not this. The age gap in Palm Beach, the stuff you see here,
Yeah.
they do not. You have to literally be careful. You see a guy dating a girl that could be his grandkid, but they're together, and I love her. I love her. You know, Jen and I went to dinner one time. I was telling you this. We went to this restaurant with the worst name in the world called Meat Factory.
Right.
And we go to this place, and I see this 28-year-old, 35-year-old guy sitting with this 85-year-old, 80-year-old lady. And Jen and I are having dinner. She's sitting here. I'm sitting. We're talking. And then all of a sudden, for 5 minutes, we're looking at each other. We're not talking. And you overhear. Have I told you this?
No.
Overhear. And she says, and by the way, Jen is not a person that pays attention. She's just locked in. She's
Yeah.
not nosy. She says, I said, babe, did you hear what they just said? Did you hear it? Yeah. So this guy starts telling this, and I am looking to see, because we thought it was a grandma and grandson just going out. I'm like, what an awesome moment.
Yeah.
Grandma, grandson is going out, spend time. And then he starts saying to her, oh, I like the way you look when you play tennis today. So I'm like, there's no way grandson's going to talk like that to his grandma. He says, you don't even know what I'm going to do to you after dinner
No,
tonight.
he did not.
And we're sitting, you know when you're like, you're eating your foie gras, and then you're like, wait, what? And then you have to look. You're like, don't look. You're going to go like this. I mean, he's in late 20s, early 30s, telling an 80-year-old, you don't know what I'm going to do to you after this.
Oh, my God.
So it works both ways.
Yeah.
Because she was obviously a very poor woman, and he loved her.
Yeah,
Or
it's love.
she was a widow billionaire with
Yeah.
a tennis instructor that gets paid $40,000 a month, $30,000 a month. Okay, it's a very different lifestyle, but
Must be
both
good at
can be
tennis.
true. So you're gonna hear stories
but
like
you
that.
don't see it the majority of the time.
course.
It's girls that are like just
So,
lazy and don't want to work.
Before
and
we
they-
wrap
one more
up,
thing.
and this leads into my CTA, Rob, if you want to pull up the form for anybody that lives in Palm Beach, widow above 80, that's very wealthy. Vinny is single, and Vinny is looking,
Yes.
and Vinny and I have this. We have some incredible. He will make you
Yes.
laugh.
85
He will entertain
Trying to
you.
find Vinny a woman.
He will-
85 and older.
85 and
85
older.
But
woman,
I'm
Palm
talking
Beach,
about
is what we're
like
looking
she has
for.
to be in a country club. She has to be wealthy,
Yeah,
not rich.
Yes.
with a
Very
life
wealthy.
expectancy.
Well, that
of-
narrows it down.
Yeah.
By the way, and guess what? And just for the ladies that are out there, the 85s and older, our first date, skydiving.
Let me tell you what's going on and who the real MVP in America is the last 4 weeks, the last 3 weeks. You know who the real MVP in America is? That unfortunately, they will not get the credit. They will not be talked about. You will not know their names. You will not be able to give to their GoFundMe. You will not be able to do anything with those guys. You know who the real MVP the last few weeks has been in America? The Delta Force. The Delta Force. When I was in the Army, I asked my orders to be, I was going to go be 18 Delta, 5th group. I did all my interviews. I got my orders. I was going to re-enlist 6 years, go to DLI, go to SEER school, go to, airborne, go to Special Forces, and then I was going to go straight to Vicenza, Italy to be in that area. My friend ends up getting the orders. He ends up becoming Delta. The stuff you're hearing about on how they're going in Venezuela and how they got him, the reports that are coming out, unreal. And by the way, you know who's watching that very quickly? Khamenei and Iran better be watching very closely because our Delta Force is really strong. If they want to do something, they could get a lot of stuff done. So guess what is back? You know these USA hats that we had, these beautiful USA hats with the future looks bright on the side and the future looks bright on the bottom? These sell out within seconds when we launch these. If you haven't picked one of these up, you love America. There's never been a more important time, especially 250-year anniversary, to go wear this. This is the USA, the USA on the front, American flag on the side, future looks bright on the back, and then you got future looks bright here. You can go back on this link, Rob, if you can put it below. We also have the shirts to go with it. Go back on that page as well. It's right there. If you go, there's the shirts to go with it. There's the different kind of hats for women, for men. Go a little bit lower if you could, Rob. But if you haven't yet ordered one of these USA hats, buy one for yourself, for a friend, for a family member who loves America. Anybody who wears this with the USA being lifted, they love these hats. One of the fan favorites that we have. Click on a link below, order a few, give it away to your friends, colleagues, and employees.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.